What's going on, folks? It's your boy Seb coming back at you with another quick video. So the Madden 25 demo was released yesterday, so I decided to play a little bit, record some gameplay, and also give you my thoughts on the demo itself and also where I think the franchise itself is going. So as you can see, we have a matchup with the Green Bay Packers facing off against the Seattle Seahawks. I'm running with the Packers and Aaron Rodgers, obviously, my fantasy football quarterback. Now, one thing that I had to do when I was playing this demo and coming up with this review for you guys is try to remember to be objective, first of all, and realize that this is an unfinished build and that it's just a demo. So, stepping outside of my current love for Madden games and trying not to be a fan, I wanted to share my impressions on the game. You know, since I've been playing Madden for years, I really didn't want that to get in the way of my opinion. So hopefully that won't happen. Now, it's clear to me that EA was working on two Madden titles simultaneously. There's the current gen version, and then there's also the next gen version for Xbox One, PS4, etc. Now, with that in mind, the last version of a game on the current gen system is generally the best. Well, at least that's how it's been in the past. I mean, that's kind of how it was with NCAA 14. Now, the gameplay, first thing I noticed on the gameplay when I first logged in, started playing the game, was that the presentation was pretty much the primary focus on the game, kind of like it was with Madden 13. Everything from the opening stadium flyover shot to the pregame announcers to even the on-field coin toss looked pretty good, despite there was some pretty obvious character drawbacks and defects, you know, such as the body size and shape and proportion of the body. Also like box-like characters, you know, that would have the huge torso and small puny legs. You know, that was pretty apparent as well. But then again, it's just a demo, so I got to keep that in perspective. I really like what they did as far as the presentation with their menus go. The redesigned scoreboard at the top is pretty sleek, and it's not as annoying. It doesn't really interfere with the game. I don't know if it did it for you, but the other menus are just really just obnoxious and just out there, and they kind of got in the way of the game. For me, I kept wanting to look at the stupid score menu rather than play the game itself a lot of times, so it's pretty distracting. Also, the pre-play menu in the lower right-hand side is a pretty decent touch. I kind of like how they designed that as well. Now, get into the gameplay. For the most part, if you played Madden 13, you've played Madden 25. And I'm just talking gameplay in general, folks. I'm not saying that it's a direct port over Madden 13 into Madden 25. It's not the exact same game. It's just the gameplay itself in general feels that way. It feels a lot like Madden 13. Now, in addition to the character models and the presentation tweaks, there are also some very slight tweaks to the AI. The AI itself has not been overhauled, but just slightly tweaked. You know, things like the running back pushing off a lineman, you know, when he's looking for running room, or a corner that's covering a wide receiver that's running downfield with his back turned will look up to locate the ball just about the same time the wide receiver does. This is a pretty interesting dynamic in the passing situation, if you ask me, folks. It hasn't really been like that in years past. You know, I kind of like that touch. It also appears that the passing trajectories that were available in Madden 13 are also available in Madden 25. I'm loving that, because there's nothing more annoying than having a wide open guy that you can't get the ball to. The different passing trajectories are controlled by some combination of pressing the pass button along with the direction of an analog stick that'll give you complete control in the passing game. So whether you're trying to lob a pass over a linebacker in zone coverage, or if you want to lead a wideout downfield with a long bomb down the sideline, you have the control to do it. And that's a huge, huge factor for me, because you know me, I love passing, so that's a huge plus. It also looks like EA Sports didn't stop there. The run game has also been tweaked. In Madden 25, they're coming out with this thing called the Run Free feature, which pretty much makes it easier to control the running back. Gone are the days of handing the ball to the running back and allowing the CPU to control the speed burst. Not anymore. Once you hand the ball to the running back, you can easily run by a slow defensive end or a linebacker just by holding down the right trigger, just like it used to be in like Madden 10, Madden 09, etc. I'm not sure why they even bothered to change that, but I'm glad that EA is finally listening to the masses and they're finally getting it right, because that used to be annoying as hell. In addition to that, you can easily pull off juke moves and stutter steps and deceleration and all that good stuff with the running back as well. And there's also a in-game skills trainer that you can actually go into and perfect all these moves. So that's a pretty nice touch. In playing this year's demo, it's pretty clear that the emphasis was all on the offensive side of the ball. As I've played it, I've noticed that defensive players will struggle to win matchups one-on-one, and they'll constantly be out of position and not able to recover when they get. There's nothing worse than having a busted pass coverage when a non-user controlled player is out of position. I'm sorry. I know that it's not possible for every play to be perfect, but if it's a non-user controlled player that gets you beat, I can't go for that. That's the most annoying thing in the world for me. And it's pretty apparent with this as well. As you can see here, I have a 3rd and 18. The quarterback snaps the ball, looks downfield, and just throws it up. And fortunately, this doesn't really support my argument, but I'm in perfect pass coverage and end up picking off the ball. But more often than not, as I play through this demo, that still shows up, where I just get beat and I'm in the perfect pass coverage. And there really isn't anything you can do about it because a non-user controlled player decides to just not even be anywhere close to his man. It just doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna leave it at that, as I'm getting a little sidetracked here with my frustration. But I really didn't plan on making this a really long video, so I'll go on ahead and get to the closing. Overall, I enjoyed my time playing the Madden 25 demo, even though there were a few obvious flaws and glitches, such as a couple times where the game just froze on me mid-play. Kid you not, I'm in the middle of throwing the ball and the game just freezes while the ball is leaving the quarterback's hands. Pretty freaking annoying. In addition to that, there were the boxy character models, and sometimes the ragdoll physics of the Infinity Engine sometimes showed up and reared its ugly head. The Infinity Engine 2, it really wasn't as bad. Wow, as my guy just fumbled the ball into the end zone. What the hell? The Infinity 2 engine really isn't as bad as the Infinity 1 as far as the ragdoll physics go, but it did show up from time to time where players would get their body twisted in unrealistic ways. It's just kind of crazy. Reminds me a lot of Raggedy Ann, you know, pretty much how their limbs can just twist and just contort in weird ways. So it happened from time to time, but it really wasn't as obvious as it was in last year's Madden. So that's a bonus. They definitely are improving that, and hopefully it continues to improve, because that's just really, really crazy. And you know, all the flaws that I've listed, I'm pretty sure that EA is going to release some sort of patch early on in the first couple of weeks after the game launches, just to address and maybe try to clean up a couple of these things here. So I'm pretty sure that most of these things won't be in the final version of the game once they're done with it. With that said, I think Madden players have a lot to look forward to with this title, especially on the next gen version of the game. But even with the current gen version, I think there's a lot of reasons to be optimistic. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you go on ahead and click the like button, click the subscribe button. Make sure you share this video as well. Do appreciate those shares. Keep them coming. That's my time, folks. I'm signing off, so I'll see you in the next video.
Cobb, he'll run back this punt. Packers offense now coming out. Jones, a receiver in the slot. The shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. Rodgers hits Jermichael Finley with that for opportunity. Finley's usually at tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Rodgers from the shotgun. They pick up the first down with that reception. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. That reception gave them the first down. That ball is rifled to Randall Cobb, who makes the catch. Gain of 17. First down here after the completion. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun. Aaron 6 on the board for the Packers. That's a touchback. The Seahawks getting set now for their next series. Harvin's lined up in the slot. First down and 10. Lynch slashes to the left side. Hammered after a 2-yard gain. The defense comes out in the nickel. Second down and 8. He'll get it out of the weak eye. That brings the play to an end. Ready for the kickoff. That'll be a touchback. Bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. Jones going to get set in the slot for this snap. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Looking to the right side and throwing. It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Gains maybe 5.
Team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Play clock's running down. That ball is rifled to Randall Cobb. Payne.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field. And my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
And the throw is
out of the pocket. Find some extra time to throw it, but look at the receivers. Well, look at the defenders all over the receivers down the field. There was nowhere to throw it.
Second down and 10. Zeroed in on that one.
Jim, the offensive red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Trying to work that left side. Not giving up another inch. Wasting no time now for this next play. Wide receivers are bunched up. Powers his way across. Touchdown.
That was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's first and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.